That's the Disney fantasy, and I can almost touch it. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another magical day at the beach. Just a few days ago, we went to Clearwater Beach in the Gulf of Mexico. Today, we're at Cocoa Beach, and that, my friends, is the Atlantic Ocean. It's a great day to be here on the beach. Take a look. This is a very different beach than the one we saw the other day. A lot more sand. It's super soft, by the way. Super soft. You can see cruise ships. There are cruise ships out there and a lot more people around, but also a lot of space. The time is now 8:15 in the morning, and you'll notice that there are a lot of people out here. Not too many, but more than we saw in Clearwater. Just an earlier start to the day here. But wow, what an amazing day it is. The water looks a little bit different, like more of a surf. We'll get down there in just a bit, but it really is a beautiful day. Slightly overcast, only slightly, but you can see the sun is shining through the clouds just a bit, and I love it. You can see there are people fishing on the beach right here. You see that? Two gentlemen here fishing on the beach and a large fishing pole right up here. I wonder what you can catch kind of at the beach. I don't think it'd be anything too big, but you know what? I have no idea. Very interesting. This bird right here, I don't want to get too close, but he's either stolen a fish or caught a fish on his own from the fisherman. But that right there in front of him, well, he was holding it. Yep, it's swimming a little bit. Look at that. He's got it in his mouth. Do you see that? That is a very large fish. Or maybe it's either like a flying fish or a catfish. Can't really tell from here, but wow, that's very cool. Now, whether you live or are visiting Florida beaches, do not underestimate the sun. The amount of sun you get on Florida beaches is incredible. I keep reapplying sunscreen just over and over again. I think I'm gonna leave my shirt on today. Last time I got a little bit red, just a little bit, from Bel Air Beach. Not burned, but it's just something to be aware of. The sun here is, you know, you're closer to the equator, so sun's a little bit more intense, no doubt about it. One spot for me that gets burned so fast is the back of my neck and my shoulders. So you keep the shirt on for the shoulders. I already sunscreen there in addition, and then you just sunscreen everywhere else. Let's take a dip in the water. It looks really good on this beautiful day. Let's see how it feels. The water is cool. It's cool coming from the, oh, that's colder. Oh, now I feel it. Now I feel it. Hey, Michael, how far are you gonna go in today? Not that far. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Sharks, yeah, scary. I don't like things touching me from the water, so no, thank you. Even though we're not going much further in, it's a beautiful, I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. This is just, oh my gosh, picture perfect. I love it. Gotta tell you, I love that water in the Atlantic. I love it. I feel like it's more like the ocean. I don't know, that's fantastic. Something very interesting that I'm noticing right here, if you look over there on the beach, you can see that they're setting up umbrella and chairs, but those are actually for the condos over there, or the hotels, one of the two. They set them up for their patrons, which is really nice. I mean, eventually I'll get an umbrella and we'll do the whole thing out here, but it's nice just with the towel, hat on, I'm in good shape. One big difference that I'm noticing between Cocoa Beach and Bel Air Beach are the number of shells. There are a few shell pieces here and there, but not as many intact shells as we saw at Bel Air Beach, Clearwater. So that's just a small difference. I know what you're thinking, Michael. What do you feel about, you know, the difference between the two in total? It's a really good question. It is, I think, right off the bat, just getting here, we just got here, I would say Cocoa Beach, personally. Nice sand throughout, like there's a ton of sand here. It's all super soft. The ocean just feels great here. I want to spend more time in the water. Maybe I'll get my chair and like put it halfway in the water. That's always fun. And a lot of space. Yeah, I like both. I like both. I want to take away from Bel Air Beach and Clearwater, but This is so nice. Bel Air and Cocoa Beach are both great for families. I've seen so many families out and about. I've seen older couples as well. I've seen those who are by themselves. So there's no individual who, you know, can't come to the beach. It's great for everyone. It really, really is. And it does feel welcoming. Everyone's just smiling, having a good time, and you know, it's wonderful. Now I know a question comes up, Michael, what about the drone? Well, I do my very best to go as far away from everyone as possible when I fly the drone, just because I don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable on their vacation or at the beach. So I go to like an abandoned area where no one else is around. People could, you know, fill in later on, you can see. But that's how I like to start it, just so that I don't make anyone uncomfortable. Amazing, just amazing. There's wildlife. There's a bird, a big, I don't know, maybe like a heron or something. A large bird just flew by right over the water. You can see it's getting a little bit more crowded. Take a look. You can see a little bit more crowds coming in here and there. I'm thinking about going back to the car and getting my chair, because I love that chair to sit back, relax, and grab my sandwich. Oh, that feels so good. And I'll be sitting like kind of half in the water. That would be nice. I was thinking you should actually bring a beach chair with you. I've seen a lot of good beach chairs. The one I have is like a camping chair. It's a little bit heavier. There are some beach chairs that I've seen that you can like wear as a backpack, which looks super nice. Now there's one thing I have noticed. No one out here is wearing a mask. I know that it's not required for this part of Florida anyway to wear a mask right now, but I think social distancing is really, really important. I'm not wearing one. I have one in my pocket, but I'm not wearing one at the moment just because I am able to still keep my distance from everyone else in this difficult time. I'm looking out there at those cruise ships. There's one there and there's one over there. The one over there looks like, could be Carnival, could be Norwegian, not sure. That to me, right now, that looks like a Disney cruise ship. And I think I can see the aqueduct on it. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I can. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look it up as I'm walking here and see if that is indeed one of the Disney cruise ships off the coast of Cocoa Beach. Oh my gosh, yes indeed, that is the Disney Fantasy right out there. That's the Disney Fantasy. Oh my gosh, you think I can swim to it? I'm just kidding, but I wish I could. Oh my gosh, I miss being on those cruise ships. When all this is said and done, we'll be back to it, but it's so close. How far away do you think that is? Maybe like what, 2 miles? Because I know you can see about 5 or 6 like in total before the earth turns. So I'm gonna say about 2 miles. I have no idea, maybe, but it's close. It's close. I wish. We'll get back to it. You know what? It's okay. We're gonna get back to it. You can tell I miss it. I really, really do. But it's something to look forward to. It is something to smile about when all this is said and done. Now, I know a big question has been going around. Michael, from what you've seen in Florida, have other people been social distancing? Just take a look for yourself here. It looks like most people are. I mean, look, there's some chairs. There's some more chairs, and they're definitely more than 6 feet apart there. There are other locations where perhaps they're a little too close. Perhaps, but I think most areas, especially along the beach here, I think everybody's maintaining that distance. That's great. What is a sea oat? I'm gonna have to look that up. Sea oats protected. I'm guessing like a tall grass, like oat. I wonder if you can make oatmeal out of it. Take a look at the beach rental area right here. They've got a sign, stay 10 feet apart, be safe, social distance, and smile. These walkways to the parking lot and to the beach are so nice. Look at the sand walk. You got like foliage all around you. It's really nice. It transports you to the beach and back, so you don't lose track of that relaxation. I love the artwork on the trash cans here. It goes to show this community is really interested in making their beach just a wonderful place. Look at that right there. Super nice. And on this one too, they've got even more intricate artwork. I wonder if they perhaps hired an artist to do this, because it's really good. Take a look, time is now 9:16 in the morning. It's starting to fill up just a little bit. Not too crowded, just a little bit, you know. Still gonna find a spot to sit down, relax, drink some water, eat a sandwich, then we'll be on our way. Almost feels like we're on an excursion from the Disney Cruise Line. See the Fantasy over there? We're like here, Fantasy's just waiting to pick us up. Right, I love that feeling. Yeah, we'll get back to it, we will. Ah, there it is, right there. Only one problem with the water coming up like that. The chair starts to sink. The biggest difference between Clearwater, Bel Air Beach, and Cocoa Beach here, definitely the crowds. There's a lot more people here than at Bel Air Beach. Not like an extreme number of people, right? Not like, oh my gosh, there's too many people here, but more so. It's noticeable, especially before 10 in the morning. I think I've figured out the key to sunscreen in Florida. You want to put on sunscreen every 30 minutes while you're in the sun. It's so intense. And I feel like another part of that is the fact that we've been inside for like 3 months. So, you know, you lose your base tan as a Floridian. So I think that plays into it a little bit, but a lot of sunscreen. Don't forget your sunscreen. After sitting back and relaxing here for a little while and enjoying the splashing of the waves here, I think I'm gonna go back up on the beach a little bit and take the drone out for another spin to catch some more of those scenic views here of Cocoa Beach. I gotta tell you, the drone is a lot of fun to fly. It really is. Get those aerial views, 200, 250 feet up in the air, catching the ocean. Truly, truly beautiful. Now I'm gonna sit back, relax, enjoy more of the ocean, and enjoy my lunch. This has been magical, absolutely magical. I'm gonna go ahead, I think I'm gonna put the chair back in the car. Maybe walk along the beach just a little bit more. That'd be nice. I feel like I'm sitting too much. I'm gonna get even more burned. Okay. All right, let's go put the chair back in the car and then we're gonna walk. I had to put my sandals back on because the sand is just so intensely hot. Oh my gosh. Time is now 10:39, and from the parking area, it definitely helps to get here earlier because I can tell there are a lot of people out there who are looking for a parking spot who can't find one right now. So let's go take a little bit more of a walk on the beach here. Ooh, be careful of the holes in the bridge. And then we'll be making our way. I don't want to get sunburned today, so a little bit more time. I don't know, maybe it's because it's later in the day, but you can see the Disney Fantasy just a little bit clearer right out there. It's just sitting in the water. Let's go take a closer look. You can see it right out there. Very, very cool to see the Disney Fantasy. We'll be back on board before you know it. We will. And when we are, it's gonna feel amazing. It really, really will. But until then, we can just keep looking at it and smiling. But it's getting a little bit too crowded at this point to maintain that social distance. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my way back to the car. It's a magical place. I will definitely 100% be coming back to Cocoa Beach again in the future. This area of Cocoa Beach has public restrooms and showers, so you can rinse off that extra sand. I love it. Really, really nice. This was so much fun. This was so much fun. So glad we could share in it together. Fun beach day here at Cocoa Beach. There's a lot of people looking for my spot right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and make my way. On the way back, I'm passing Ron John Surf Shop. I think this is like the original Ron John Surf Shop, or just like a huge one. It's like a massive Ron John. We'll definitely have to stop at more of these spots in the future. It was so much fun sharing today's adventure with you. Thanks for sharing in it with me. It means a tremendous amount. Until next time, have a truly magical day.